Hello, everyone. Let's see. I'm trying to get everybody back on our live. I'm trying to get everybody back. Let's see if we get them back on this live video. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? If you're watching, can you let me know where you're watching from in the comment section? Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live. If you're watching, can you drop on the comment section and let us know where you're watching us from? Priscilla, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you on our live. How are you doing, Priscilla? Do you have any question for us today? Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Kamadu, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Do you have any question for us today? Kamadu Nizuko, where are you from? Kamadu, where are you from? Priscilla said there is no question. That's good. Kumado is saying hello, Priscilla. Kumado is saying hi on the comment section. Kumado is greeting you on the comment section, Priscilla. Kumado, I would like to know where you are from. The name is not looking Nigeria, so I don't know if I'm right. Where are you from? Hello, everyone. Hello, Bright. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's a beautiful, should I say, evening over here? Hello, Bright. How are you doing? Do you have any question for us? Kamado, do you have any question for us? We're here to take your questions today. Does anyone have us? Kamado, I said I would like to know where you're. Then we have Bright in the comment section. Bright, where are you watching us from today? Bright said he's fine. Bright, do you have any question for us today? We were talking about ovulation, knowing your cycle in the previous life. Then I had to end it because of some technical glitch. But we are back now. Hopefully, if there is any question, it should be dropped in the comment section. Okay, Bright said, I am from Nigeria. Nice having you, Bright. Nice having you in here, Bright. So if you're watching, kindly double tap the screen, kindly like the live video. Feel free to drop a question in the comment section. If you've dropped any question on our YouTube under our videos and it has not been answered, kindly drop it now. This is an opportunity for your questions to get answered. And if you are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I will advise for you to subscribe and also um, check on our previous videos. They are very beneficial to everybody because it's talking about reproductive health, it's talking about sex, and it's talking about your general well being. So, welcome, Priscilla. This is your first time here. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, we have Adebayo Adewale. This Adewale, so this is a Yoruba guy or Yoruba girl. Hello Adebayo. Hello Adewale. How are you doing? Good evening. You're new here. Oh, welcome to Nurses. Okay, welcome to Nurses Lecture Room. I think we have a lot of new members here. So what you need to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just click on the subscribe button and subscribe. If you have any question in regards to sexual health, in regards to fertility, in regards to ovulation, in regards to your menses, in regards to your general and overall health, kindly drop in the comment section. You can also go through our previous videos on our YouTube channel. They have a lot packed for you. So feel free to ask your questions. I'm willing and ready to take all your questions that are bothering you on the comment section. All right. Thank you, Adebayo Adewale, for joining. So I'm just going to give a quick recap for those that are just coming now on what I was talking about in the previous live. I was talking about how I personally was able to do some tricks, and I was able to, should I call it trick? It's not really trick. I was able to like work on something. I was able to like utilize the knowledge I have, and I was able to get a male child. Yes. I was explaining it in the previous life when we had technical glitches. I said that personally, for those that have been following me, that those that have been my subscribers over time, you know what I talk about already. So I have a first child, and my first child is a girl child. And I was thinking of, okay, why not just have a second child and see if you can work towards having a male child? You know, as a woman or generally as human, you just sometimes you just want kids of both gender. You just want to have a male and a female, not because of anything, because you just want to have a taste of both and see um how the attitude of a male child and also how the attitude of a female child looks like. You just want to have both gender. That's me. That's what I really want. I just wanted to have both genders. So after having a female child, I decided to get a male child. And with my knowledge in nursing, I was like, okay, let's apply it. I heard this method is not 100% effective, but since I have the knowledge, let me apply it and see how it goes. And luckily, that same knowledge worked for me, and I was able to have a male child. And today, my second child is 5 months old and is a boy. So that is why I am talking about the benefit of knowing your cycle. Like I earlier said, this method is not 100% effective, but if you want like another gender, so you can just give it a try, not like put it in your head. You can just try the steps, try the method, and see how it goes. It might work for you like it did for me. Okay. But the crown of it all when it comes to pregnancy and having a baby is to have a healthy child. The crown of it all is to have a healthy child. So, what I generally advise when it comes to gender selection, trying for a male child, for those that want a male child, is the first step is to know your cycle. The first step is to know your ovulation cycle, is to know your menstrual cycle. So, when you know your menstrual cycle, you are able to know your ovulation day. That's the first thing you have to put at the back of your mind. So when it comes to ovulation menstrual cycle, you can make use of your calendar. You can make use of your calendar. So we have a lot of messages that just popped in. We have Priscilla for now, no question. Hi, I'm fine from Nigeria. I'm new here. Okay. So all these questions were just repeated again. I don't know why. Let me see. Okay, let me go back to what I was saying ahead. So when you know your cycle, it's much easier. Like I earlier said, there are two ways for you to know your cycle. There are two ways for you to know the day you're ovulation or you're ovulating. The first one is to use your calendar to like track it with your calendar. Why the second one is that the use of apps. These days, technology has taken over, and people are using apps. They are downloading apps, and these apps usually tell them, "Oh, today you are ovulating. Tomorrow you are going to see your menses. Tomorrow you are going to dry up," and things like that. So, but if you want to use the calendar method, it's very much easy. Personally, I have not used the app. Yes, I have not downloaded any app calculating cycle. I have been using my calendar method. Yeah, I just decided to use the calendar method because I just feel like I know myself better. I don't really know why I've not used app. I can't really say this is the reason I have not used app. I can't really say this is the reason I have not tried apps. I think it's because I was just stuck to the calendar method right from time. I've been using the calendar method right from school. Yeah. So it gives me an insight of my ovulation. So if you are a lady watching this particular video, what I would advise you to do is to know your menstrual cycle. The first thing is to know the day that your menses starts. When I mean the day your menses start, the first day you saw blood in your panties, that is usually your day one. That's the day you should write in your calendar. So if you're a lady, you don't even know, you don't have the date it started in your brain, start this month. Which day did the menses start this particular month? Go and cycle it in your calendar. Next month, the date it started, cycle it in your calendar. The third month, the day it started, cycle it in your calendar and calculate the days interval. That's going to tell you your menstrual cycle. And from your menstrual cycle, you are able to calculate your ovulation day. So, according to some research, it says that having sex on your ovulation day, that's the day you are releasing egg, actually increases your chances of giving birth to a male child. That's what the research said. So, having something to do with your husband the day that you are ovulating, the day that your body releases that egg, increases the chances of you ovulating. The reason being that when a man releases both the X and Y, the Y usually die on time, but they are very fast. So they are likely going to get to the. It's just like a man and a woman running 100-meter race. The man, I'm just saying, I'm not saying generally the man is usually very fast. I'm just giving an illustration. Just like a man and a woman running 100-meter race, the man is very, very fast, but the man gets tired on time and dies off on the way. But the woman is very slow, but it takes its time to get there. So having sex on your ovulation day is like a key in the sense that the man is going to get there on time before before the egg fades away. So that is why they advise you, after the fact that okay, gender selection, everything, when you know your period too, when you know your menstrual cycle too, it keeps you on the edge of knowing when to expect your measures, when your measures is going to surface. Because you see girls saying, oh, I didn't know, I was caught unaware, I didn't know my measures was going to start today, I was thinking it's going to start on the 30th, I didn't know my measures was going to start, oh, I'm messed up, I didn't take my pad, I didn't take my sanitary pad. Oh, you see, it usually catch them unexpectedly. But if you as a lady know your cycle, your menses is not going to catch you unexpectedly. So you already program your mind, okay, in 2 days' time I should be seeing my menses. In 3 days' time I should be seeing my menses. But if you don't know your cycle, you won't even know when your menses is going to come. It's going to catch you unexpectedly. And you might not be prepared. Maybe you have something to do. But if you have an idea of your cycle, some meetings that are supposed to hold, you can say, okay, I cannot take these meetings this day because personally, during this period you're going to be ovulating, so you have to go. You are going to put it in some other days because of the type of pain people experience with period. When you have an idea of your ovulation or your menses, you're able to say, meetings will not be held this particular day. I'll have to move these meetings to so day because these days my body is not taking anything. I'm having mood swing. I'm having all the bad things on this particular day. So I am not going to fix my meetings on this particular day. So you're able to like plan around your cycle. But if you have no idea of your cycle, you are unable to do these things. You're unable to know. So that is why it is very important because when you know your cycle, you understand what is happening, you understand when you're having the mood swing, you understand when you're having um, uh, when you're excited, you understand when your libido is high and things like that. It just gives you charge over your body. It helps you make better decisions. It helps you make great decisions. But if you don't, everything just falls like that. And also, whether you know your period or not, like I was saying in the previous life, it should be like your sanitary pad should be handbag. What English should I use now? Your sanitary pad should go everywhere you are going as a lady. If you have 5 bags that you usually take out, share sanitary pads in all the bag. Put two sanitary pads in all the bags, or you put one sanitary pads in all the bags, just in case. Sometimes it's not just for you; it might be for someone, for a fellow lady, maybe someone that just started seeing their menses, or someone that just started seeing their period. So, as a lady, what I advise, always put sanitary pad in all your bags. Not like, oh, I forgot, this happened. But what I've noticed in the UK here, in my workplaces, there are sanitary pads and tampon stations in the toilet where you can easily get sanitary pads and tampons. And also, when I went to a workshop at the Google office, there were free sanitary pads there. There were free sanitary pads, there were free tampons there. And some other toilets that I visited in the UK that I've gone to use myself, I have seen free sanitary pad and I've also seen free tampons. Okay, if that would be the priority of most offices that are being built, it will go a long way to help. But in some country, it cannot be done because if you try put sanitary pad and tampons in the toilet before you close your eye and open it, one person must have taken everything into their bags and taken it away. Okay, but these sanitary pads and tampons are actually for emergencies in the toilet, which I really appreciate whenever I see them. But no matter the anticipation of sanitary pads in toilet, I personally take extra in my bag anywhere I'm going to. I'm on my menses, I'm not on my menses, I'm breastfeeding, I'm not breastfeeding. There should be sanitary pads in all my bag because I know one day that sanitary pad might save somebody, if not me. All right. So that's what we were talking about in the live video. We talked about knowing your ovulation. We talked about the benefit of you carrying your sanitary pads around as a lady. And I still hold it firm that ladies should take sanitary pads everywhere they go because of an emergency. Personally, I've been embarrassed like with measles because I was on my measles. I had no sanitary pad. I was messed up and I was putting on a white. Yeah, you heard me right. My white uniform in nursing school. I was wearing that white in nursing school. I didn't expect it. It showed up and boom. Because normally, as a student, I don't really care about my measures. I saw no reason why I should calculate it. I saw no reason why I should take conscious effort of my measures. So it comes, I wear and go. It doesn't come good and fine. I just neglect. But as time goes on, I started seeing the importance of actually knowing your cycle, knowing your ovulation, and knowing how things work in your general body. So that is what I have to share. Feel free to ask questions. And if anything pops into my head, I am likely going to talk about it. Feel free to ask your questions wherever you're confused, wherever you need further clarification. And for the men, don't feel that our YouTube channel is for the women alone. We have a lot of videos for the men. We have videos on erectile dysfunctions. We have videos on masturbation. We have videos on um, prostate cancer. We have a lot of videos for the men on our YouTube channel. Same way we have a lot of videos for the women on our YouTube channel. All you just need to do is to ask your question, and we'll try as much as possible to provide answers, not just answers, but answers that are scientifically proven to be true. Okay, that's the kind of answer we provide. We don't just provide answers for providing sake. We provide answers that are genuine, that are correct, and that are effective, not the one you assume, not answers that are based on assumption. Okay, so that's that. So I did a lot of talking for the past 22 minutes. So it's time for me to take questions. Time for questions. Questions are not just for the male alone or for the female alone, it's for both everybody. If you have questions in regards to your teenagers seeing their puberty, early stage, just drop on the comment section. Okay, that take me to let me talk about that puberty, because some ladies, they these days, a lot of young girls are seeing their menses on time. Yeah, you see girls of 10, 11, 12, they started seeing their menses. Yeah, you heard me right. They've started seeing their menses. 10, 11, 12, 13, they started seeing their menses. Personally, I was almost done with college, the secondary school, before I started seeing my menses as a young girl. Practically everybody in my class have started seeing their menses. I think I was the last person that saw their menses. I was kind of worried in the sense that everybody was seeing their menses, but I was not seeing mine. I was thinking if something is wrong with me, what is happening, is something wrong somewhere, and things like that. But nothing was wrong. But finally, I saw it. So what I'm trying to say in the real sense is that some people see their menses very, very early, while others see their menses late. But in all, they are in good health of mind and body. Personally, I prefer seeing it late because it is a whole lot of stress actually. The whole lot of stress every month you have to pass through as a lady. And also, for those that just started their seeing their period and it stopped for the next 3 months, you didn't see it again. As far as you're not having sexual intercourse, it's not something you should be worried about. In the sense that you started seeing your menses, it stopped. 3 months you didn't see it, then the fourth month it started again. It's just your body trying to adjust to your hormones that are changing. It's just your body trying to like modify itself. Okay, so if you have someone that's a child or younger one, a younger sister that was like, oh, auntie, I saw my period last month, and this month it didn't show, this month it didn't show, this month it didn't show, it went to show again the fourth month. Just let them know that is their body trying to do adjustments to what is coming ahead. Why there are some ladies that will start seeing their menses today and it's regular. That's something about women's body. It just differs. Everybody reacts differently. Some people see their menses today, it's just regular or true. Why some they see their menses today, especially those that are just starting, the next 3 months they are not seeing their menses again to the next 4 5 months, and they say it. But if you've seen your menses today and the next 5 6 months you didn't see it again, I would advise you to speak with your doctor and complain to your doctor about it. Let them sort it out. Okay. In such a situation, if you are a very young girl, try not to have sex during that period. In the sense that it is dicey. You don't even know when you're ovulating. So ovulation can come anytime, and you can have sexual intercourse and it gets pregnant. And you've heard of people saying, "This is my first time." I so much believe when people say, "This is my first time and I'm pregnant." Let me tell you why. This is my first time and I'm pregnant. I've heard people saying it. The part of me wants to believe them, yeah, because everybody say, it's a lie. It's when they are pregnant, they read like what they've been doing in secret. But sometimes these people might be saying the truth. Let me tell you. I have a young girl too. That's why it's very important for you to sex educate the young girls. Talk about it. Talk about it to your girl child. Please and please. It's very important. Yes, I know we're talking about abstinence. We are advising them to abstain. Don't just teach about abstinence from sex alone. Teach them everything they need to know, including contraception. You heard me right. Yes. Teach them. Let them also understand their body. That at a particular, especially when they've started seeing their menses, let them know that at a particular time of the month, their body changes. There's this increase in libido. There's this urge to always like, oh, I want to be with somebody that loves me. I need hug. I need closure. I need companion. This thing always repeats itself at a particular time of their cycle. So while I said I believe girls that usually say that is that there's this particular girl, a very, very close, should I say a close friend of mine. It's not a friend, but because this person is like, I'm senior to this person, like with about seven, is it? I'm senior to this person about 9 years. So it's not, we are not friends, but somebody that looked up to me. Okay. So what happened was that at a particular, she noticed that at a particular time of the month, she always wants this closure. She always wants to be with the opposite gender. Like she wants somebody to tell her I love you and things like that. So it usually happens and she ignores. So one day I used it to make a particular video that was years ago. But now this person is doing fine. I made a video about something similar to the situation. So one day she finally went to see her crush and she ended up having sex on that particular day. That was her first time. She was a virgin. She ended up having sex. She was moved because her hormones were dancing at that particular moment. She wasn't taught. She didn't really understand what was happening in her body. Then she ended up having sex. And during that period, her body has released egg. And the person she had sex with did not use any protection. So the person came inside of her and she got pregnant. Before she even got pregnant, after the whole incident, she was worried. She was confused. She didn't really speak out because she was scared. So she swallowed it up, saying, "Oh, it's just my first time, so nothing is going to happen." So she had that mindset that since it's my first time, nothing is going to happen. I don't need to worry about it. So she kept quiet. 1 month passed, no period. 2 months passed, no period. Then something lead to something. I think her mom discovered some signs in her body that they did a pregnancy test and they found out she was pregnant. When the pregnancy result came out, she was trying to explain. I swear. She was trying to swear with everything that she has that it was just her first time. But nobody believed her. They felt that, oh, she's lying because she's pregnant. That's why she's saying. If she's not pregnant now, she will not tell anybody that she has done. But personally, I believe that girl because I know her. She talked to me, she cried, she wept, and but the child is fine now. Yeah, you heard me right. The child is fine. The child should be going to 4 5 years now. The child is doing great. She gave birth to the child because her parents very very strict with the no abortion principle. No abortion, you're gonna have your child. And one thing I liked about her parents was the fact that they supported the girl. The girl has made a mistake. They didn't believe her. She said nobody believed her. But personally, deep down, there's something in me that believed her. I don't know why, but I believed her that it could be her first time. Like she said. She said it was her first time. She didn't really know what happened. She went to the guy's house and that was how she got this virgin. So what I would advise girls, when you notice that you are in that period where of your cycle where you have this increased sex desire, where you have this increased urge, it is better for you not to visit your crush. It is better for you not to visit somebody that you know is likely going to sleep with you. it is better to run far away from the opposite gender. And even if you must have something to do with the opposite gender, there should be protection. The best thing is to run far away from them. Because that time that you always want it, that you want somebody to hug you, that you want to have sex, that time your body is doing you one kind, that is the danger sign. That's the time that if you really do it, there's a possibility you get pregnant, because during that period you could be ovulating. Because according to our body system, during that ovulation, your body releases egg. And when a good fertile sperm comes, a baby is going to be formed. Same thing applies to married couples. The period you are having the sex drive for your partner, that could be the period a baby is going to be formed. So if you don't want a baby, stay away from them or use other forms of contraceptive. All right. So that is that for that. That's that. That is that for that. It's some what I'm trying to say is that as a lady, it is very important for you to know your body. If you are a lady, you're on this live stream and you want me to calculate your cycle for you, just let me know. I'm gonna do it. I'll get a paper and a pen and help you out to get it sorted out. If you want me to calculate it for you, I'm gonna do it tonight. It is very, very important. And if you don't want to do the calendar method, what you can do is to download some um, cycle app. I think they have one known as the Flow app. You can download this Flow app, input your details, input the days your message starts, and this Flow app can tell you when you are likely going to see your message, when you are likely going to be ovulated. At least you have a hint about it. So that is personally what I advise at the moment. Feel free to ask your questions in the comment section. I think I've talked a lot. I've explained so many things on this live video, and it is time for me to take your questions. I have water here. I'll be waiting for your questions in the comment section. And if you know you've gained a lot from this live, kindly drop in the comment section what you've gained and also say thank you. And then don't forget to like the live video. I'm waiting for your questions, please. I'm waiting for your questions. So this live is actually on the Facebook and on YouTube. So I just want to check it. Questions in the comment section, please. Questions in the comment section. If we don't have questions, I'll be going offline. I've explained what I have to share with you all today. That's me just trying to see if it's working. That's me. I dropped the comment there. Hello, Lega team. How are you doing? Do you get what we explained in the video, or you're just joining us? I'm from Nigeria, but currently residing in the United Kingdom. Okay, we have Any Bright said, my menstrual cycle is not stable. So why do you know it's not stable? How many days has been? Some months it's 28, 30, 25. What could be the cause? Um, A bright, I think for me that's a good cycle. At least the difference is not that much. So it's like the lowest from the highest is 5 days. So for me that's also good. You can work on the average with the 3 days. So it doesn't necessarily mean, to some they are lucky they get it 28 days cycle. But to you it's 28, 30, and 25. That to me it's regular, it's okay. The difference is not up to like 7, 10 days interval between the highest and the lowest. So for me, that cycle is okay. You can work on the average to actually predict your ovulation. And it seems like that. What I also advise is that you can also look for other signs of ovulation. There are other signs of ovulation that you can take note of, like the stretchy discharges, like egg yolk discharges that usually comes about. Um, Increase in the body temperature that usually come to increase body temperature usually come increase in sexual drive during ovulation. All these things can give you a clue that you're ovulating. So if you want a detailed explanation of the signs of ovulation, there is a video on my YouTube channel where I explained, with my face showing, where I explain in details the various signs of ovulation. So if your estimate is not that accurate, you can work with signs. You can see these signs. I actually know that, okay, there's a possibility I'm ovulating on this particular day. Okay, so that's one thing I think you should also take note. But for me, that your cycle is fine. It's not irregular. So Bright, if you understand what I said, just let me know in the comment section, please. Okay, Bright said it's clear. That's good. Your cycle is okay. There's not something to be worried about. Do we have any question in the house today? If you are watching this live video and you have not subscribed to our, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is to click on the subscribe button and start following. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Okay, so we have Ishola. I greet you from Nigeria. Where are you from? I am from Nigeria personally. I am from Nigeria. I currently reside in the UK. I'm from Nigeria, Edo State. Adebisi is Yoruba. So where are you from in Nigeria, Adebisi? Adebisi, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so and also turn on the notification bell. Feel free to do so, turn on the notification bell. So we have Bright. Another question. He says, Ma, my sister gave birth 3 months ago and she's complaining of abdominal pain. Please, ma, what could be the cause? Okay, there are a lot of reasons why she could be having abdominal pain. Since she has given birth 3 months ago, what I would advise her to do is to go for checkup. In the UK here, there is what we call checkup after birth, and they usually do it around this time just to make sure everything, the uterus is well contracted and there is no abdominal bleeding or things of such. So, what I would advise, since she has given birth 3 months ago, the same hospital she put to bed, she can go back to that same hospital to do some checkup. You get, just to make sure that the uterus is properly contracted, there is no endometriosis, and there is no other underlying condition. Because sometimes with labor comes a lot of things. So um, with CX, even with vaginal infection, there could be, or vaginal delivery, I mean, there could be an infection that needs to be treated. So, what I would advise her to do is to go for a checkup with a doctor just to make sure everything is fine. Because abdominal pain can mean different things, can mean a lot of things. So, advise her to go for a checkup in that same hospital that she gave birth to or anyone closer to her. Let her see a doctor. They need to just examine her full body just to make sure everything is fine. I can't really say this is the particular thing causing the pain. I can't really say this is the particular thing causing the abdominal pain. The abdominal pain can be from different things entirely. So we have Adebisi. Adebisi said, I'm from Ondo State. Nice having you, Adebisi. Nice having you on our live today. All right, thank you so much. You're welcome, Bright. Nice having you on our live. It's great seeing you. Hope you all have subscribed and liked the video. Feel free to ask as much questions as you want. I will be willing and ready to take all the questions. Remember, my name is Mercy Mary. I am a registered nurse and a registered midwife in Nigeria, but I'm currently practicing as a recovery and anesthetic practitioner. And because of my interest in public health, I did a master's degree in I have a master's degree in public health. Yeah, because I love public health. I love the epidemiology. I love all of them. I love to talk about. I love preventative medicine. I believe prevention is better than cure. So I believe a lot of people should work on preventing illnesses rather than waiting for it to get, rather than waiting for it to affect us and we start thinking of how to cure it. I believe so much in preventative medicine. Let's put it that way. I believe prevention, they say, is better than cure. It's been an old saying, and I still hold that so there. Let's see if we have more questions on the live. So if you're watching and you've not liked the video, just double tap the screen and like, double tap on the screen and it automatically likes the video, or you look for the like button and like the video. All right. Thank you very much. So if there's no question, I'll be going offline in the next 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm giving myself 3 minutes. I'll be going offline in the next 3 minutes. Yeah, I did. Ah, you just broke me down now. Like, I heard about the news. I was like, I was going to talk about it on this live. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I heard about a plane crash. It's, I had a plane crash. It actually heartbreaking. I don't really, I, I don't really know the words to actually describe how I felt when I saw the news, especially when I saw the family of five that were coming to London, the software programmer that came to pick the wife, who was a doctor, and they came down. Uh, and they're going. The news is very sad, Abe. Like, it's not something I really want to talk about it because I've not really recovered fully from the whole shock about the whole thing. It's actually painful. So when I saw the family of five, when you are traveling, you take a picture in the plane and send to your relative and like, oh, I'm on my way, things like that. They did same. They sent the pictures to their relative to let them know that they were on their way, just for them to just take off. And the next day was a crash. I'm like, is that how fragile this life could be? I don't really know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. I'm not in the best frame of mind to talk about it because it's it's something I can't even find the right words to actually explain how the family members, the grandma, because now the wife, the child, everybody's gone now. Those that are going to be grieving, actually, the grandma of those parents, that's the father and the mother of these bright people that lost their lives. How are they going to be feeling? The pilot's parents, the captains, all of them. Like, it's a whole lot. It's it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot, seriously. Hubertus Stalin said Pakistan shut it down, 273 people died. Like, I refuse to read the news because I'm going to break down the moon. Like, because I, I just refuse to read in details what that whole thing was about because I don't want to break down. What I just did was, if I see the news, I just scroll past it because it's, I'm still, please, I don't want to talk about it because it gets me emotional the more, and I might end up crying on this life. So let me talk about it. So whenever I see any information about the plane crash, I just quickly swipe off. I don't want to read it because I'm very emotional with things like that. So that's it anyway. So Stanley said, "What's your view on becoming a clinical research associate?" That's good. It's a good one. Clinical research associate. See, the future is based on research. Research is going to be continuous, morning, afternoon, and evening. Research is never going to end. That's one thing we should know. Research is never going to end. Research is going to be happening every day because if the world is going to be a better place, research needs to take place. New things has to be discovered. So when you say people in research, I really appreciate them. I applaud them. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of mind to actually become a researcher. So for me, clinical research associate, it's good. Okay, it's a good one and it's perfect. Are you a nurse, Stalin? Are you a nurse? What do you do, Stalin? Is Stalin a nurse? Stalin, are you a nurse? The life is ending soon. Oh, that's good. I am a male nurse, but I need to get people off my back for that. I need to get people off my back for that. Though I don't really understand that. But being a male nurse, I feel whenever I see a male nurse, I feel they are unique. Yeah, I see male nurse as individuals that have this unique personality, and I see them as daring. I see them as great. And also, when I see a male nurse, like I see a helper. Let me explain to you why I say that. Because when you're running a shift and you have a male nurse in that shift, they make life easy in the sense that, especially back home, when you want to lift a patient, when you have some heavy duty work to do, the main nurse are usually our own too. Yeah, they usually come to our rescue. A lot of things. For example, we want to lift the patient, we can't carry the patient. Oh, no, Starling is on duty. Boom, we go and call on Starling. That's how it is. Like the main nurse always have the hardest work. In the sense that they always help the ladies out with all those difficult chores work, especially back home. Yeah. So I see them as like a great help to the nursing profession. Stalin said they say that nurses are for girls only. It's a lie. We have a lot of nurses, they are not girls. My line manager currently is a man. My line manager is a man. So we have a lot of guys, a lot of men in nursing that are doing extremely great. They are doing really well. So it all depends on where you want to specialize in. That's one. And also, what I advise male nurses to do is not to settle for less. It's for them to look for opportunities to do more. They should not just stay in the in the basis of nursing. They should explore other aspect of nursing. Not just say I'm a nurse, but just relax, especially male nurses. I advise them to try other opportunities to dive into other areas of nursing. I have a lot of male nurses that are doing extremely well in the profession, not just within the hospital, but also outside the hospital. They are really doing great. So, nurses are not for girls only, nurses are not for women only. They are for both boys and girls, men and women. Thank you, Nurse Starling, for joining our live today. I really do appreciate. But clinical research associate is not a bad idea. You can go into it. That's also another aspect of nursing. So bedside nursing is not the only part of nursing, it's not the only aspect of nursing. You get. So why the life is planning to come to an end, please, if you are watching and personally you've not subscribed, I'm still wondering what you're waiting for. Why have you not subscribed to our YouTube channel? Why haven't you subscribed to our YouTube channel? What are you waiting for? Okay, so in the next 4 minutes, I just want to make it 1 hour. In the next 4 minutes, I should be going off, 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 off. We should be going up. So we have 3 more minutes. If we don't get questions, the life is going to end soon. Oh, we have 3 more minutes. If there is no question, the life is going to end soon. I think I've tried for today because one, I've tried for I have holding this mic. Like I have been practically holding this mic. God, my hand is paining me. This is my mic stand. I don't know what my kids did. So they think I have to hold it in order to talk today. I don't know what my kids did to my mic. So it's been a lot of work. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Do you have any question? We just have like 2 minutes to go. Susanna. I know somebody called Susanna. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? Oh, Susan, welcome to our live. We're about wrapping up. Um, if you want to know what we really do, you can search on our YouTube channel and see our videos. So today's section was more or less a question and answer section where people drop their questions and we provide answers to the questions. So that's what we were doing then. Today we talked about knowing your cycle as a lady, calculating your cycle. We talked about your menses, why it's important for ladies to carry sanitary pads around. We emphasized on that. We talked about that too. So generally, what we do in our live video is to take questions. For those that have questions on the videos we've made so far, the live video is actually to answer all those questions. So maybe probably you would like to join our next live, or you can ask your questions if you have any concerns in regards to your health. And if you don't really know what we do, you can search on our YouTube channel and also see what videos we make and what our content is like. And I would like to see you more often on our live videos, Susan. Okay, Susan. So that's it for today. Susan, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get more updates. Turn on the notification bell. So in case you have any question when we are live, you can easily come through and see what we are talking about and what we are doing. All right. So that will be all for today, Susan, and I hope to see you in our forthcoming live. All right. So thank you everybody for staying in our live and hopefully see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Because sometimes like I really want to come live every day, but my kids just after a whole busy day, sometimes I just get really exhausted. But sometimes no matter how exhausted I am, I still try to show up. But I'm supposed to come live 2 days ago, but I did not. I was unable to come live. But I had to come live today. Yeah, I have two kids. I have two kids. Oh, Susan says she has a question. Can we give Susan a chance to ask her question now? Can I give Susan a chance to ask her question? Okay, even in the next 3 minutes, Susan's question is showing. I'll take your question, Susan. Let me give you some few minutes since you are new to our channel. So I'll give you some few minutes to drop your questions. Then subscribe to our channel and also like the live video. Susan, I'll be waiting for your question. I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes. If your question did not surface, I am sorry. I am going to end the live. It's not my fault. I've been live for more than 1 hour. So we're waiting for Susan, then the live will be ending. Okay, Susan said, is it possible to menstruate twice a month? The answer is yes. It is very, very much possible to menstruate twice a month, especially as a lady if you have a short cycle. So if you have a short cycle, you can menstruate twice a month. I'm not saying in such a situation where you see your menses today. And in the next 10 days, you are seeing another menses. No. I'm talking about you can see your menses twice a month. So people have 28 days, 27-day cycle. So people 26-day cycle, they can actually see their menses twice a month, and that's okay. All right. It's okay. All you need to do, what I would advise you to do is just to calculate the days in between to really actually know your cycle. 28 days cycle, they can actually see their menses twice a month. For example, a person with 28 days cycle can see their menses on the first and see the next menses on the 29th. So that's twice in that month. So it's very, very much possible. Susan, is your question answered now? Susan, I guess your question is answered. My hand is painful. I've been holding this mic for 1 hour. And look at my mic stand here. I need to sort it out before my next live. Fingers crossed. Susan, did you get a question? Did you get the answer to your question? Because Messi is getting tired and she needs to sleep. I believe Susan has gotten answers to her question, and I'm going to end the live now. Thank you all for joining our live. Okay, thank you all for joining our live. See you, I don't know when, but hopefully tomorrow from 9 to 10. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye and see you in our next live video. Peace, everybody.